Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your Chief, and every year, or the start of every year, and you're watching this at the beginning of a brand new year called 2025, I basically come up with my message to the whole network, to the whole world, and most importantly, a message to myself. And 2024, it was Rise Again. And I chose that message because I felt that a lot of people were in a comfort zone, but they had the potential, they had the talent, they had the ability to rise again. And for 2025, I guess it was more emotional, and I did a lot of introspection, and I spent a lot of time with my mentor, Dato Sri Vijay. And I decided to make it 3 parts. And my mantra for 2025 is simple. It's my life, my story, my time. My life, my story, my time. And I want you to listen very carefully, because when I thought about this life mantra for the year 2025, and I chose these 3 words, life, story, and time, I realized that it related so much to me and my journey the last 26 years and starting the next 25 years. The need for me to reinvent myself, reignite that fire within me, and do some emotional, spiritual, intellectual alignment within myself. And I know the message sounds heavy, but don't worry, I am your Chief. I'll turn it into something fun that you can relate to. So in 2025, I think we need to recognize that it's my life, it's your life. As much as you have uplines, you have downlines, you have family, I've always believed that this journey of life is ultimately an individual journey. It's your life. Nobody truly ever knows what you feel, what you go through, the challenges we face every single day, the sleepless nights, the desires, the dreams, the ambitions, the love, the heartbreak, the joy of success, however small or big it may be. Dato Sri Vijay always reminded me that when you max out, everyone around you can be happy for you. But ultimately, only you will understand that emotional joy of maxing out. So I want to remind all of you that it's your life. From the day you were born till the day you die, it is ultimately your life. Now, whatever your belief system is, let's imagine for 1 minute you have this one life as who you are today, regardless of your gender, your race, your religious belief, your nationality, whether you came from a poor background like me or a difficult background, whether you were born in a war-torn country, whether you were born with 0 opportunity, whether you were born into a great family, a good family, or bad family, whether you had both your parents, had one parent like me, my mom, God bless her soul, or you had no parents, all right? But it's your life, and you've been given this life. And I believe that life is a gift by itself. And the mistake a lot of people make is that they don't recognize this gift. And I remember the words of my mom, and reaffirmed and echoed by Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, my mentors. They told me one thing, that we don't have a choice where we are born, who our parents are, the circumstances of our birth, whether we are short, tall, dark, light-skinned, all right, gorgeous, not so gorgeous, okay? We don't control all that stuff. Not even your religious belief when you are young, your nationality, nothing. And you don't have any choice on your circumstances of your death in 99.99 of the cases. You don't even know when you're going to die or when your journey of life is going to end. But in between your birth and death, You have something called life. And the choice, how you choose to live, who you choose to become, what you choose to achieve, is 100% in your hands. It's a God-given right. The mistake that everyone makes on our journey of life is that we give that power away. We give that power away so moronically to our government, to our schooling system, to our employers. All right, we give that power away to the opinions of others. We give the power away to the enemies who hurt us. We give the power away to relatives who really don't give two hoots about our existence. We give that power away. And I hope the day you signed up, whether you watched the welcome video, 8 basic building blocks, or even if you're the lucky ones who attended VCon and heard the words of the great one, Japadas Bismarck, and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay, I hope you got the click that this journey in QNet, I believe, is about max out. It's about financial freedom. It's about fulfilling your dreams. But more importantly than that, I pray that the greatest click you got being part of the V, being part of QNet, is that you have the power to take that choice back. And I hope from the day you signed up, you recognize the fact that it's your life, your choices. You have the power to become anything or anyone you want, that your potential is limitless, that you were born for greatness, that this is your life. Don't give control away to anyone. And if you have only this one life, make it the greatest. Live life to the fullest. Laugh more than you cry. Love more than any time or anything in your life journey. Give more. Enjoy every single moment. Appreciate the fact that you are alive, that it's my life. I'm not asking you to be a rebel and challenge everyone around you, because there's some people who genuinely care about you. But the fact of the matter is, don't blame the world for your failures. Don't blame the world for your circumstances. It is your life, your choices. Wake up, smell the coffee, and don't take credit fully for your success. Celebrate within yourself, but give credit away. Because I think a lot of people contributed to us to become the greatest version of ourselves. So if it's your life, make it the greatest. And the second part, it's your story. You decide the story. Now, why is this story part so important to me? Because I remember somebody wise told me once that ultimately you write a story and you pray that your story will be remembered for generations to come. That your ultimate goal of writing your story, that your story must be so exciting, so unbelievable, so inspiring, so impactful to the people around you, that you will not be forgotten. Now, I'm not saying this in an arrogant, selfish way, but deep down inside, I'll be honest with you, I hope I'm not forgotten. I hope that my story will be spoken about for many generations to come, by my children, by my downlines, by people who have come in contact with me. That I hope that Pathman Senathirajah's story will live beyond Pathman Senathirajah. And this story, you have to write it. You are the author of your story. And ultimately, you're writing a story to define how you will be remembered. You write a story of who you are, your character, your personality, that you reduce the negativity. You can't eradicate it completely. We all have our weaknesses. But you amplify the goodness in you, that people remember you. As somebody once told me, as a man or woman, the greatest compliment you can receive as you write your story is people will look at you and say, there is a good man, there is a good woman. Now with QNet as part of your story, and from the day you signed up and made it a big decision, You can write a blockbuster, guys. You can write the greatest book ever written, the greatest story ever told. Right? There's a song, I'll play it at the end of this video. I wrote this song, the greatest story ever told, all right, many years ago. In QNet, I think our story of life starts from childhood, and we write our story very similar to everyone. We had a joyful childhood, most of us, I hope. All right, we had fights with our brothers. We played in the rivers, and nowadays people are playing games, but that's different. And then you had the teenage stories, and all our teenage stories end up having some heartbreak or love story or realization what love is. We had a lot of mental breakthroughs, and then we become independent, or we move away from our families, and we have a story of struggle, how we can't pay our bills and how we struggle to share food with your housemates or roommates. We all have a beautiful story to that point. But after that, most people have a dull story, a story of survival, a story of go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. There's nothing to write. All right, same road, same journey, same job you hate, and you come back home, and even your vacations are not the sexiest stories anymore. But I pray that from the time you sign up in QNet, your story changes. It becomes the highlight, the peak of your story. It becomes the most exciting part of the story you're going to write. A story of self-realization, a story of beautiful relationships, a story of inspiration, a story of mental, emotional, spiritual breakthrough, a story of unleashing your limitless potential, a story of failures, a story of success, a story of warriorship, the battles that you will fight over the next 3, 5, 7 years. And ultimately that story will have a happy ending of you realizing that you have become the best version of yourself. The greatest success story to be told on a week on stage or in a coffee shop. But write your story and make it a story that generations will remember. Or even better than that, write a story that people will use to inspire generations to come. That's the story of Japada's Bismarck, Dato Sri Vijay, since 1998. And I hope one day that will be the story of Pathman Senathirajah. So write your story. Make it the greatest story ever told. You have the power to define every aspect of your narrative of your life. Just be willing to change, empty your cup, quell your ego. All right? You can be a completely different person next week, next month, if you choose to. You can be a max out king or queen. It is written somewhere already. You just got to write a story to that ending that you desire. And finally, my time. And today I realize that my greatest fear today, and I'll tell you this, all right, and don't misunderstand me. I'm still chief, I'm still your upline, I still love you, I'm still super charged up and positive, but I have a fear. My greatest fear today is that I run out of time. Because the master plan is the master plan. Your time will come. Apna time aayega. It can be a positive meaning. It can also be your end will come. And I realized today that my greatest fear is running out of time to watch my kids grow up, to speak on more week-on stages, to travel the world, to maximize the relationships I have, to achieve the goals that I've promised to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay for the next 10 years. And I realized that we don't value our time enough. That it's my time. And you must have a sense of urgency that you should not waste it. That if you knew for a fact the exact moment of your death, I believe that you would live life completely differently. That you would not live by days, but you will live by hours, minutes, or even seconds. I said this in a video, the difference between you and me is I live my life on 30-minute blocks, I haven't mastered 1 minute, sometimes 10 minutes, that every 30 minutes I evaluate that 30 minutes and ask myself, what did I achieve with this time? because that 30 minutes is life-changing, is so precious that I shouldn't have wasted it. Even if it means chilling and watching Netflix, I hope I chose the right movie to watch that inspires me, that I didn't waste that time, because I believe the greatest regret in life is the time we wasted, that we did not gain anything, we did not grow, we did not evolve, we did not love enough, we did not kiss enough, we didn't hold hands enough, we didn't laugh enough, we didn't dance enough, we didn't sing enough, we didn't walk on the beach at sunsets enough. All right, we didn't give enough to the people that matter. We didn't reach our limitless potential within this limited time. So my time is so crucial, so precious, so valuable. Don't waste it. Imagine that 2025 is all you have. That's the paradigm shift I did to myself. All right, and I'll tell you, I decided that 2025 is my last year. Mentally, I programmed myself. Don't ask me how. I'm smart in some way to program it. And I want to maximize every minute, every hour, every day. Whether it's my Wednesday message, whether it's the time I spend with the people I love, whether it's replying a WhatsApp, whether it's sending a short video to somebody, or whether it's spending time with the kids, teaching them something valuable, or spending time with my mentor, Dato Sri Vijay, and learning as much as I can, or traveling the world and inspiring you guys to raise the bar higher and reach your true potential. I decided that 2025, I'm not going to waste a minute, because it is my time. It is the greatest gift. I wore a t-shirt one time at VCon where it stated, time is the only truth. And I hope you understand what it means, because it's 2:08 a.m. in Malaysia right now. And no matter what you do, no matter what I do, no matter what anyone does, in exactly 60 seconds, it will be 2:09. You understand? There's something you cannot stop. Time is the only truth in life. And your time is now. My time is now. Don't waste it. Make 2025 the greatest time you spend. Value every minute, every second, every hour. Value every connection, value every presentation, value every rejection, value every moment you spend awake, alive. Be grateful for the time that you have, that this is my time. So that's my mantra for 2025. My life, my story, my time. And if you embrace this mantra, and I'll keep reminding you about it, 2025 must be the year that you redefine your life, rewrite your story, and maximize every single moment you have, your time. 2025 must be your rebirth, a new beginning, the greatest evolution of change, of realization. 2025 must be the year that you truly unleash your limitless potential. 2025 must be the year where you understand yourself better than you understand anything else. That you were born for greatness. Like a book that changed my life when I was 17 years old. Stop looking for miracles, because ultimately you are the greatest miracle. I love you guys. Welcome to 2025. My life, my story, my time.
Yeah. You took me up a little. This song is dedicated to all believers. This is a story. Be told. Doesn't even matter if you're young or old. But I'm about to say it's purely gold. So let the story unfold, all of your people behold. Yeah. Listen up, listen up, listen up closely. Now pay me attention like all of you people don't know me.
Walk 1,000 steps just to get stepped on. When all of my efforts were slept on, I kept on, keeping on and dreaming on that one day we gon' reach 1 million. Now we going real strong, soon to be 1 billion. I still remember the time I was riding pillion. Back when I was nothing to something, and now that I made something out of nothing, ain't nothing gon' change, it's the same from the start. Nothing impossible if you conquer your heart. Nobody said it was easy, believe me. They want me to be them, but I'm a B-man.
I don't wanna keep myself locked deep down inside, trying to break away from the darkness. I just wanna see the light, yeah. All through the pain and the pleasure, never change under pressure. I'm here and I'm still me. So if you hear this, then you know it's the greatest story ever told.
Yeah, I've seen dreams come true, and I wanna see you do the same and see your dreams come true too. After the times that I've been through, I got lives that I wanna change, that's how I feel about you. I got visions of bringing these people together, one race looking at no religion or color, under one roof like a family do. Make you stand and believe while we're standing with you. You need to stop just existing, cause everybody has a life worth living. So raise your hands to the ceiling and let everybody in the world know how you're feeling. I said hands to the ceiling, if that is what you believe in. And what we offer is a win-win, and I thank you all for believing.
Yeah, I know we'll achieve it. Just push your mind and believe it. The world is born, move as a unit, just flow together like fluid. Yeah, I know we'll achieve it. Just push your mind and believe it. The world is born, move as a unit, just flow together like fluid.